What's up, beautiful people? My name is Joe Henry Watson, and today I want to tell you how you're spending too much money. Alright, so to start out, we need to talk about how much food you're eating and where you're getting this food from. So the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics shows that the average American spends 13% of their income on food. Now this includes all the times that you stop at the convenience store for a Starbucks bottle of whatever the energy drink you buy, or all the snacks and chips that you get, and all the bullshit that you purchase throughout your day that isn't a meal but is still considered food. So my first tip is stop going to the convenience stores. If you need snacks, if you need to take snacks with you to work, here's what you do. You hit the Dollar Tree, you grab about $20 worth of snacks. That's your weekly snack allowance, okay? If you like sweets, if you like chips, whatever the fuck you like, get it from the dollar store. Way cheaper, right? And then you can have all the snacks that you want and you won't feel bad as long as you don't go over your $20 a week. Okay, secondly, stop going out to eat. If you're really focused on saving money, building wealth, becoming an investor, becoming a business owner, whatever your goal to save money is, think about that every time you drive past Chick-fil-A and you think about that $15 fucking salad that you want, right? You don't need a $15 salad, you need $5 million when you retire. That salad. Go home, make yourself a $3 salad out of shit that you already have in your refrigerator. Now, personally, I am very invested in meal prepping because I work all day long, I run my own business, I run my own crew of guys. They don't have time for me to say, hey, you know, I'm not out of the house yet because I gotta make some breakfast. So for me, my Sunday mornings, it only takes me about 4 hours to cook enough food for the entire week. So my Sunday mornings are pretty much meal prep only. I listen to YouTube videos and I meal prep. So I spend $30 a week for myself on food, right? That's a little higher than the $25 or $50 for two people or whatever it is, but you're going to be able to make your budget work for you. It's just you have to actually make your budget first. So instead of going out to eat, I want you to visit this website that I've linked down below in the description. Figure out what you can do to start meal prepping. Figure out what you can do to start eating out at home more, because you're a human just like I am. You have a brain just like I have. Okay, the second thing you're spending too much money on, according to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, is your fucking vehicle. Oh, I'm sorry, your transportation costs. Transportation costs, way too ridiculous, alright? Okay, according to the same study by the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics, 17% of your income is going towards your vehicle or transportation costs. Now, I'm not judging you. You know, if you want to drive a 2005 Corvette that gets 12 miles to the gallon and you got to commute 45 minutes every single day, that's on you. Maybe you make enough money to do that, but I'm guessing that because you're here watching this video, you want to save money. There are several cars that get 20 plus miles to the gallon. They cost $3,500. And they're gonna keep going to about 300 to 400,000 miles, so you're gonna be all right. I know that's ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. What's his name? Scotty Kilmore on YouTube will tell you more about it. I love that guy. He's got great advice on what cars you should buy to save money. Doug DeMuro is pretty good, but he's getting more into the luxury side of things. So if you're looking for some YouTubers that'll teach you how to save more money on your cars, I'd really recommend Scotty Kilmore, because that dude is a beast, and he's been a mechanic for so long. Nobody can knock him, all right? So buy a 10-year-old, let's call it a Toyota Prius, for anywhere between $3,500 and $5,000. Now, can you purchase that outright? Probably not, because you're watching a video about how to save money. So instead of purchasing it outright, you're going to get a loan, right? Well, my credit union, Hughes Federal Credit Union here in Tucson, Arizona, they require a 10% down payment for any car purchase. So 10% down, let's say you're getting it for $5,000, that's $500 out of pocket. I know you can save that up, especially since we just smashed your food budget down to $200 a month. All right, so now that you got your 10% down payment, you're gonna go to your local credit union, or maybe there are multiple credit unions. Like, I used to be at Tucson Federal Credit Union, and they wanted to charge me 17%. 17% for an auto loan. You. I got a 700 credit score, don't you. Anyway, switched over to Hughes Federal Credit Union. Any auto loan, 4.9%. All right, so now you've got your down payment, your super cheap rate, right? So the last thing that you're gonna need is the car to be gas efficient. Because if you're financing the vehicle, you're going to have to pay for full coverage insurance. But let's say it's $4,800. Well, $4,800 could be a 48-month loan at $100 a month. Maybe it's like $105 a month. That's really cheap. All right, $105 a month, you can definitely afford that. The average American is paying like $545 a month for their vehicle, and they're still paying that high gas, and they're still paying that high insurance. So if you're financing a vehicle, expect to pay $140 a month in insurance. But if you're driving 25 miles a day, that's not even a gallon of gas a day in a Prius. So you can kind of make up for the higher cost of insurance based on the amount of gas that you're using. Now, I know everybody wants a Tesla. I want a Tesla, but we're gonna get you to that point where you can get a Tesla after you have saved up your money and increased your income. The third thing, right? This is the biggest one, and it's gonna make you the most uncomfortable, but you need more roommates. If you really want to save money, if you really want to hammer down, if you really want to be a multi-millionaire through slow and progressive investments and, you know, dollar cash averaging into the market, or maybe you're trying to invest into crypto and you need more money on the side to put into crypto, here it is. Get more roommates. I know it's hard to say that because you live with these people and you got to spend time with them and blah, blah, blah. But listen, if you're doing this for 1 year, 2 years, just think about college kids share a bedroom with somebody. They share a bathroom with 10 people. You know, football players shower together all the fucking time. I love roommates. Even if you own your house, Airbnb that spare bedroom that you don't use. Rent your carport out to somebody who needs the space. You know, you gotta find ways to bring in additional funds that are also going to benefit your life, right? So if you live in a 2-bedroom apartment, that's $1,000 a month. Say you have a roommate, you both pay $500. Move your girlfriend in. If your roommate has a girlfriend, move that in. Now you're all paying $250 a month. You see where I'm going with this? And your food costs get lower and lower each time. And the amount of effort and time you have to put into everything can be rescheduled amongst 4 people instead of amongst 2. It's not difficult. I want to tell you and talk to you about this because I feel like everyone is so worried about what they look like, what they sound like, what their social media is like, who they live with, what they're doing, what they're driving. Listen, bro, if you don't got $1 million in the bank, I don't give a f what you drive, what shoes you wear, what clothes you wear. I don't give a f what you look like. So, coming from a person who has suffered and been through it, and I am out the other side at this point, like, I'm at this point in my life now where I could just cruise. I make enough to just cruise. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. I'm making YouTube videos and pushing on like I always do. But I want you guys to be at a point where you feel free, where you can cruise, where you're just chilling, you know, where life doesn't hurt you so much. So if you love this video, if you like this video, if you hate this video, leave a comment down below. Tell me what the peace.